Providing electricity to Colombia isn't easy. Every year it takes more than 1 billion kilowatt hours of electricity to meet the needs of our community. That's a billion with a B. Most of our electricity comes from outside mid-Missouri, but about 10% is produced right here at Columbia's Water and Light power plant. Before 2008, virtually all of Water and Light's locally generated power came from coal. Electricity produced by coal starts with steam boilers that then power turbines which turn the 30 megawatt electric generators. However, there are other ways to produce electricity. To save money and protect the environment, Columbia Water and Light is looking into harnessing local energy resources that we have right here in mid-Missouri. It started with the purchase of electricity from a wind farm in King City, Missouri. 3 of the 27 windmills in King City provided 8 million kilowatt hours in 2008. And just one of those 8 million kilowatt hours is enough to run this blow dryer for an hour. Other renewable resources are also being examined for possible power production. Wood chips at the power plant, solar electric panels, and we're even looking into garbage. That's right, garbage. That stinky, dirty, rotten, smelly trash that you throw away every day. Did you ever think about where all that trash goes after the city crews pick it up from your curb? Those trucks take it straight to the Columbia landfill where hundreds of loads are dumped every day. The average person throws away about 5 pounds of trash per day. So that means you and I each generate about 2,000 pounds of trash every year. And that could be last night's dinner or even the kitchen sink. After being delivered at the landfill, the waste is buried under dirt. And then the next day's trash, and then the next day's. And it all ends up deep under ground. In that environment, materials like paper, cardboard, and food slowly start to decompose in a fashion that is called anaerobic decomposition. Anaerobic means without oxygen. Aerobic decomposition uses oxygen and produces mainly carbon dioxide and water. Anaerobic decomposition is exactly the opposite. It means there is no oxygen present. And that's the situation our trash finds itself in after being buried in the landfill. No oxygen. Without oxygen, our trash produces smaller amounts of carbon dioxide, and instead produces another compound that has 4 hydrogen atoms. We call it methane. Methane is a greenhouse gas. It's called a greenhouse gas because it allows rays from the sun to pass through the atmosphere to the earth, but then traps heat radiation as it tries to leave. The trapped energy is making our planet warmer. When there's too much methane in the atmosphere, it can cause our planet to get too warm. Seizing the opportunity to reduce these harmful emissions and turn them into something good, Water and Light started working on the idea of using landfill gas to produce electricity in 2005. Working in a partnership with Public Works, they have invested over $3 million building a generating plant that runs off of landfill gas. The gas that is produced in the decaying trash is pulled into the wells located throughout the landfill and then collected into a main trunk line that connects all the wells, delivering it to the power generation station. At the power station, the gas passes through a gas conditioning process that takes out some impurities and a lot of water before being sent to the engines. The twin engines are made in Austria and are the approximate size of a train engine. They have 20 cylinders and can provide 1,500 horsepower each. At the generator, this power is turned into electricity and then channeled into a nearby substation where it becomes just another part of Columbia's electric system. Enough electricity is produced at this one plant to power 1,500 homes.
What's that smell?
It's the electricity.
Actually, the electricity from the landfill power plant is odor-free and exactly the same as the electricity that we already use. In fact, you'll never know the difference. It's one more addition to the growing list of utility projects that are being developed in Columbia that utilize local and environmentally friendly renewable resources. Renewable energy may be a bit more expensive than fossil fuel-based power, but it's cleaner for the environment and can help stimulate the local economy, even by turning what rots into watts.